Hello everyone, welcome back again to another video. So today I'm going to be making some pepper torborgee. So if you want to see how I make mine, stay tuned and watch all the way through. So I'm going to take you through all the steps that I took to create this beautiful and delicious pepper torborgee. Using my meat that I'm going to be using for the pepper torborgee, I have some cow skin, I have some dried chicken, some fresh mackerel fish, and then I also have some snail that I got from the store. Um, I do also have some crab in here as well, and then I have some dried fish that I got from this lady. She brought them back from Liberia. And then I do have some chicken feet in there as well. So these are all the meat that I'm using. You can use any meat of your choice. Even though it's called pepper torborgee, you don't just want to cook all habanero pepper, okay? The really spicy pepper, you don't just want to cook those. You want to mix it up with some veggies, okay? So like mine, I have some bell pepper, some baked bitter ball, and then I have some onions. I have some jalapeno pepper, and then I have a lot of habanero pepper in there because I do love spice. So if you're adding the habanero pepper, just make sure you put the amount that you can handle, okay? Because when the food is too hot, it becomes uncomfortable to eat. So I've already went ahead and added my veggies in the pot, and what you see me adding now are some scallion, which are also called the green onions, and then also added some fresh garlic. So the next step I'm gonna do, I will season these up and then I will boil them until they are softened up. So you want to cook these just like how you're cooking kettle torborgee, you know, the bitter torborgee, just even beans torborgee. Just it's the same process. You just want to cook the veggies up and make sure they're softened up, and then you just blend them. But I will take you guys to that step when when I get there. And so I'm doing all the seasoning here. As you can see, I like to season my food up. You can use any seasoning of your choice. Usually I will measure the seasoning that I'm using, but I do know how I want my food to taste, so I'm just adding the seasoning I feel like I need. So I start by adding little by little, and then later on, if I need more, I add more. So that's how I do seasoning sometimes. But then again, with seasoning, it depending on the size of soup that you're making. So based on the amount or the quantity of soup, then you can add the seasoning that you need. I added about 4 cups of water to boil my veggies. So I'm gonna let this cook for about maybe an hour. I'll keep checking on it, but I will let it cook for maybe up to an hour, and then I will come back to show you guys the next step on what I do next. So it'll be like the blending process. Here we are with the meat. So not to forget the meat, we are all done with the veggies. So we got the veggies cooking on the other side. So now the focus is on the meat. So I'm not going to cook the meat together with the veggies. I'm going to cook them separately. I'm going to parboil them separately. So usually I know when we make kettle torborgee, beans, or bitter ball, we sometimes cook them together with the meat, but with this one, the pepper torborgee, I'm just gonna do it separately. So as you can see, I'm just adding my meat in a pot, and I will be parboiling them for maybe about half an hour because I don't want them to be too soft. So I'm just gonna do that, and then the next step I will show you guys, what comes next in the next part. But yeah, I like to season my meat before I parboil them. So as you can see, I'm going to season my meat up. So I'm using the same seasoning that I use for the veggies. So I'm using the adobo seasoning, and then I'm also using some onion powder. And then I think I did use some chicken bouillon and I think Maggie cube and some salt. I think that's about it. I didn't use too much seasoning. I just, use like I think about 3 or 4 different seasonings that I use to season my meat. Seasoning your meat is really, really important. It's very, very important for you to season your meat when you're parboiling them. It just gives it more flavor. I like to do that. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do that. Once I'm done seasoning, I'm going to let it, like parboil for this is what I was talking about. That's the seasoning that I use. It's not the chicken bouillon. I think it's the chicken flavor or whatever the name says on there. But yeah, it's like I said, it's very important that you season your food. It just, give your food more flavor. Everybody's different, but I like to parboil my meat with seasoning every time, every time, every time. Anyway, I'm gonna let this now pot boil for the next half hour, and then we'll be back. So I'm back to check on the meat. It's been boiling for about close to 15 minutes, and I just came to check on it, and I thought I should take the fish out, the raw fish, the mackerel, because you know the fish are quick to break, so I didn't want them to break or anything. So I just decided to take them out and keep them on the side, at least for now. And then also I'll be taking the crab out as well, because I don't want them to be too soft. So I'm gonna put the crab and the fish on the side, and then I will let the rest of the meat boil, especially the cow skin, and then the snail, the chicken feet. I'm gonna let those boil, and then the dry fish as well, because those are a little bit hard. So I'm gonna let them boil just for a little bit more, and then when the water is drying, or when it's getting close to the half hour time, I will put the fish and the crab back in for them to cook all together, so they can be fully cooked. So yeah. So here we are, the meat are fully pot boiled. As you can see, the crab and the fish were put back in for about 5 more minutes for them to be well cooked. So it's all done. Now we're moving on to the next step. And here are our veggies looking all beautiful and soft, just the way I wanted them to be. And so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to screen all the water out, and then I will go ahead and blend them up smoothly. And then we will be close to being done. Stay tuned, we're almost done. So here it is. I screened all the water out, and now I'm adding them to my blender to blend them up. You want to make sure you blend these very smooth. So I think you could use a mortar, or you could use a jar or something to, mash it up to make it smooth. But I'm using my blender anyway. Anything works, okay? But anyway, this is how it should look like. So as you can see, it's very smooth, very, very smooth. So this is how you want it to look like when you blend it up. All right, so it's already in my pot, and so I'm going to be adding my meat. So the pot-boiled meat, as you can see, I'm going to be adding them in there. And so you see that I didn't add the broth from the water, or even the broth from the veggies. I didn't add that on here, okay? I didn't add it in this, okay? So I don't want it to be watery. Maybe other people add the broth and things to it, but this is not kitide or beta ball or beans. So I don't want it too watery, so that's why I don't want to add the broth to it. That's why I'm just making it like this. So this is on medium heat. All right, don't put it on high heat. It's gonna be on medium heat cooking for the rest of the time. So I'm adding all the meat in, and then once I add all the meat in, I already tested it, so it does need some more seasoning. So I'm gonna add some more seasoning to it, and then I'll also be adding some Maggi cube to it. And so, like I said, we're almost done with the process. Just bear with me. Stay tuned. We're almost there.
So mora, you post a new car on Facebook, but that's so la la. You working pattern, bluffing and acting jealous, say you photo. My advice for you in my way, I got to confess, confession.
After I added all the seasoning, I let it cook for about 15 minutes, and in between I kept checking it so it doesn't get burned. So as you can see, I'm back again to check it out. So I'm just making sure it doesn't get burned. And so far it tastes really nice. And now I'm going to be adding some oil, some Torborgee oil. And so I'm adding my oil, and then I will let it to continue cooking on medium heat. So this night it won't really be on medium heat. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit, just so the oil can cook together with the soup, so it doesn't have that fresh smell to it. So that's what I'm doing now, but the soup is already done. Like I said, I'm just gonna let it cook just for a little bit more, just for the oil to, you know, cook together with it, so it can all mix together. And then we will be adding our soda to it, and it will be ready. Ooh, this looks so delicious. I can't wait to eat. I'm already starving. I've been craving this so bad. Here's my country soda that I'm going to be using. And I'll also be using the white soda. I think it's called the queen soda. But anyway, I used some of the broth from the veggies that I boiled to soak my country soda. So anyway, I'm going to be using the country soda like I said, and then the queen soda. So I already added what is it, the country soda to it, so now I'm adding the white soda to it. With the soda, I do believe you can use either one. I just like to use both. I don't know why. They both does the same job, but I just like to, you know, use both. Anyway, doesn't hurt. You can use either one. But anyway, my soup is all done. This is so delicious. Oh my god, it's yummy. Like, I was craving this so bad. Like, just like I woke up and then I got off work, I'm like, I gotta have this. And I just, you know, for myself, it's always good to have stuff in the house, you know, ready to cook. And so I already have stuff in the house, so that was very, very helpful and handy. And so here we are. This is my pepper torborgee. Hope you like my video, and if you do like this video, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to support my channel, and I will have more videos coming. And if you would like me to if you would like to see me cook any other soup, just leave a comment below and let me know what soup you like for me to cook, and then I will, you know, meet your request. But anyway, everybody cooks differently. This is my way of making my pepper torborgee. It tastes, you know, very nice. And I'm about to go eat. So here we go. Here we are. It's time to eat. Time to eat. Time to eat. Anyway, don't mind me. But anyway, please hit the like and subscribe button. Like I said, hit the like and subscribe button and support my channel, please. Help my channel to grow. I don't post very often because I'm very busy. I get very busy sometimes, so I like cooking, so I just, you know, thought I should make a channel and just, you know, help other people out who don't know how to cook or are learning how to cook, because I didn't used to cook out, you know, at first myself. I didn't know how to cook, and so I had to learn. So you know, it'll be helpful to just teach other people how to do stuff. But anyway, thank you for watching again, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you.